Auto insurance can all seem the same until it comes time to use it. So don't get stuck paying more for less coverage. Switch to USAA Auto Insurance and you could start saving money in no time. Get a quote today. Restrictions apply.
USAA.
This episode is brought to you by Temptations Cat Treats. Your cat will come running for the perfectly irresistible Temptations Creamy Puree and Temptations Lickable Spoon Cat Treats. The best time to feed lickable cat treats to your cat is anytime. Feed by hand for a playful moment, in a bowl for a creamy treat, or as a topper to make mealtime fun. Visit TemptationsTreats.com to learn more.
Vitamin Water was born in New York because New Yorkers wanted more. Like more flavor to go with all the flavor. A refreshing drink after climbing 6 flights of stairs to a walk-up apartment, or standing in the subway station in 100-degree heat. Focus when I have an 8-hour shift. And XXX after I was out all night at a club. Call XXX. Drink vitamin water. It's from New York.
From the Fifth Quarter Studio in Madison, Wisconsin, you're listening to the Basketball Leadership Podcast. Here are your hosts, Steve Collins and Greg Berg.
Hey, Coach. Welcome to the Basketball Leadership Podcast. I'm so excited you decided to join. Before we jump in, real quick, go over and check out Coach Berg's website, gberg.gumroad.com. It is awesome. You will not be disappointed. It's a little bit of everything. There's free resources over there with a preseason checklist, off-season playbook, all sorts of great things. Go over and check it out. All half of it's free. I should yell at him for all the free stuff he's giving away, but it's great. His team leader OS is awesome. So go over and check that out. Also, when you're there and you're thinking about it, go over and check out teachhoops.com for coaches who want to get better. You take that leadership, you take all the stuff that I have built over the last 30 years to build a nationally ranked team, to be nationally ranked, to win 3 state championships. Everything I have learned over the last 30 years is in teachhoops.com. Go over and check it out. I don't think you'll be disappointed. 14-day free trial. And let's head off to the podcast. Bye. All right. Welcome to the Basketball Leadership Podcast. We're gonna jump right into this topic because it's about moving kids up at the varsity level. Go ahead, Coach, because I have lots of stories about this.
Yeah,
my theory has changed on this.
It started in 2016 for us. So this is my second stint back coaching. We had never in our program, and I replaced a Hall of Fame legendary coach, won 3 state championships. We'd never started a freshman ever. And so it was a rarity. We go into 2016-17 and I start 2 freshmen, and people thought, I know what they thought, you're crazy. Well, both of them ended up playing college basketball. So, they're good players. And that team ended up going to the state tournament. I talked about it last episode. They were small, but they were skilled, competitive, smart players. And then ever since then, when we've had a talented kid, if they're ready physically, if they're ready emotionally, if they're ready socially, and they fit with the team, I have no fear of bringing them up. And in reality, we've had a heck of a run over the last decade. And in that decade, we have started a freshman or sophomore, I think, every season.
So here's what I tell people. I run a talented and gifted program for basketball players. And if your son or daughter is talented and they could take calculus as a 11th grader, they should take calculus. If they can take calculus as a 9th grader, they should take calculus. We want to challenge them. So I was the same way. Never. Yep. And then I didn't move Wesley, who ended up having a 15-year NBA career. Didn't move him up until the end of his freshman year, and it was a mistake. I admitted at the time. But part of it is I was trying to build a program. I was trying to build culture. I was trying to keep a group together that they didn't lose a game all year. I was trying to build that winning mentality. So from that standpoint, I was probably right. But from that point on, I vowed, if you're good enough, I'm moving you up. And I moved up couple Mr. Basketballs after that they were
Mhm.
freshmen and they were good, and I moved them up and they played 4 years for me. And it's like, if you're good enough,
You're
I
good.
mean, I don't care. Everybody, sorry to interrupt the podcast, but I want to give a big shout out to two of our sponsors. First of all, Game Changer. If you're stressed out about keeping stats, if you're stressed out about practice schedule, if you want to keep everything in one kind of place, even live stream or do highlights, go over and check out Game Changer. It's a one-stop shop. Go over and check it out at gc.com/coaching youth hoops. And also, one of our new sponsors, Curve. They're giving us a free trial. It's awesome. If you're looking for something that we're going to revolutionize and transform your program and the pro level science behind it, Curve is the answer. CRUV. They're offering a free trial. I'm so excited about it. It's pro level sports science that uses AI to track your players' mental game, their sleep, their nutrition, injury prevention, all that stuff. And what I love most is you get monthly reports adding to your workload. It shares a little bit of everything. It has NFL backing, but it's good for every sports. And these free trials are limited. So go over to coachingyouthhoops.com/health to get your free trial. It's great. I'm so excited about it. And I hope you go over and check it out. And let's head off to the podcast. I mean, I don't care. Like, this is, it's not recreational.
No, I tell our parents at our PAC meeting, I say our varsity, I really go through each team and the purpose of each level of each team. And at the varsity level, I say, this is the best team that this school can produce. It's not juniors and seniors. It is the best team from Lake City. And if you're a ninth grader and you're ready, you're ready. And if you're not ready, you're not. And part of the positive, if kids are ready and you move them up, we've had this incredible run, but we're never starting over.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like,
right.
I see these teams that, these coaches, and this is for basketball in particular, if you're just going to play seniors and give your seniors the chance all up front, you're always starting over every year. And it takes time. And I don't know if for basketball, that's the best way to build a program.
No. And
football is a different story. Football's a numbers game. Basketball
is not.
And there's a difference there.
And it's hard. And again, it's, I'm going to have some courageous discussions with some seniors this year that are maybe going to make my team, but not play.
Yep.
Just because you're on the team doesn't mean you're going to play.
No.
And I hope you're okay with that. But it's like, some of those discussions I'm going to have, because there's younger kids that are better probably, and they're probably going to play ahead of you. And
we talked about culture a while ago. Now think about if you don't do that and how that affects your culture. You're not rewarding kids that are putting the time in to be better. You're rewarding seniors, which then creates this sense of entitlement.
Stop by Sherwin-Williams and get 30% off select paints and stains May 2nd through the 12th. It's the perfect time to transform your space with color. Refresh your home inside and out with colors that make every space feel brand new. From cozy interiors to stunning exteriors, we've got the perfect shade for your next project. Shop the sale online or visit your neighborhood Sherwin-Williams store. Click the banner to learn more. Retail sales only. Some exclusions apply. See store for details.
Like, just because I'm a senior, and then what does that do from a culture of your entire program when you do that? I want a program that's like, you know what, everything is earned, and if you're putting the time in and you're young and you've earned it, you're getting it.
I know. And sometimes those have been my best players. I mean, no doubt about it. Like, one was a senior, one was a freshman, and they were both ended up being Mr. Basketball. But it was like, wow, we don't go without those two. Like, they were like a 1-2 tandem. So it's kind of like, And again, part of that is youth a little bit, maybe sometimes. But my theory is, if they're good enough, because I've had lots of coaches ask me this over the years.
Yep.
And my theory is, if they can handle it and they're ready, and the team, like, you got to move them up. You got to.
And I do think I mentioned it right at the beginning, but physically they have to be ready physically, but they also have to be ready socially and emotionally. So emotionally, can they handle the pressure of varsity basketball? And then socially, can they handle it with their peer group, their current peer group, the peer group of your team? Like, they all have to fit.
It has to be a little bit of a perfect storm. Don't ask them though, because
no,
they'll all say yes.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah. And of course, Coach. Yeah, of course. All right. Until next week, Coach.
Sounds good. See you, Coach.